everybody, and welcome back to Tombs Gaming and Reviews, where again we are doing neither of those things because why the fuck would we ever do what our namesake is? Today we are doing a top 10 list. Top 10 games to kill some, or all, of the time with. And we are joined today by Cynge, who is here for commentary and satire, and I needed another voice.
Yo.
He lives downstairs, so it's really just easier to call him up here than anyone else. Plus, he is part of the channel. So, starting off with a bang, or a click, we have Cookie Clicker. And this is a delightful little time waster that allows you to amass hundreds...
Stop lying.
Thousands?
Stop lying.
Millions!
Seriously, dude?
Okay, what the hell, I'm not gonna lie to you folks. I am well and far beyond 506 tillion, and I actually wrote this script months ago, so it's been sitting doing its little thing way past that. I am actually almost done with the game. The buildings, which work kind of like mobsters back on MySpace, range from clickers, time machines, even demonic grandmother overlords who don't take shit from anybody. Unless, of course, you're their kitten managers. That's kind of a weird little thing they have going on. This little gem is brought to you by Orteal and is sure to consume, at the very least, a few hours of your life. Or, if you're like me, you go in to play for an hour and clock in somewhere around 500. Last time I checked, it was like 1,500 hours. Though, to be fair, most of it was time spent idling with a window open in the background. And this game goes from delightful to dark very, very quickly. Some of the jokes, if you actually take the time to read them or pay attention to them, are a little fucked up. It's got a lot of funny satire, a lot of Night Vale-esque jokes. If you guys haven't watched that, look it up. Links in the description. I'll actually do that for once in this entire channel. And it's really just definitely a game you should check out if you guys are into office games and watching numbers, or if you don't have time for a real game. That's pretty much all we got for that. Coming in at number 9 is World of Fetch Quests.
Wrong.
World of Overleveled Gankers.
Nope.
World of Murlocs.
Still wrong.
Yes, that was it. It was World of Murlocs. Anyways, I'm sure there's a massive flame war going on already in the comments about how I only rated this number 9. Sorry. Really far from the point. Don't care. This well-known MMORPG from the makers of Blizzard is sure to do one of two things. It's either going to become a crippling addiction, as if it were heroin-coated crack rocks, or maybe bore the ever-loving shit out of you. Regardless of how you may feel, in my opinion, this game is kind of a quintessential tutorial for all online gamers. The skills you learn from this, such as kiting, cast order, and really just how not to be a shitbag of a white mage, will carry on into multiple other games and genres you may come across, from League of Legends, really anything to do with fucking casting. This won't help you in Call of Duty, I'm sorry. Though a lot of it is fetch quests until you hit level 90 or 100 or 6,742.8. I really don't know what we're at in this expansion. I haven't played in years. It becomes a hugely fun and cooperative dungeon crawler once you reach the max level, whatever the fuck it is, and get some purple gear for yourself, find a guild, get some friends to play, maybe give them 3 months or something to come play with you. If not a permanent stay in your collection, it's worth putting a few months into at least. I put like 3 months into it, stopped for a while, went back for another 3 months, and it kept fucking getting the max level past me, so I kind of stopped. Oops. And, even if it's time spent playing the equivalent of Pokemon Red Simulator, or just exploring the vastly beautiful landscapes, it's time well spent. Even if you get stuck in an endless cycle of fetch quests forever. Number 8 is...
What's wrong?
No!
Dude, you have to. I'm
not fucking doing this. I refuse to even degrade myself into mentioning this overpopulated fucking flame war bullshit.
But you haven't been playing League since Season 2.
Leave! Get the fuck out! Don't tell them this shit! God damn it, Singed! Why do I even pay your interns? Pay your fucking interns!
Fucking door!
Ranking in at number 7 is Super Friendship Ruiner! Specifically, Super Friendship Ruiner Melee. This game is a cult classic, and I'm not even really sure what I can say about it that hasn't already been said throughout the decades that it's been alive. It's kind of the ultimate culmination of all that is Nintendo, and we fucking love it for it. Except for the new one that brings in the Pokemon Trainer, but fuck that shit! Whether you play the classic adventure or sap some poor unsuspecting friend into playing only to spring it on him after he gets the first knockout that you're actually MLG SSBM and have been playing the game relentlessly for almost a decade, taking 0% damage and knocking your friend out of the arena and your life. The reason this one came in so low on the list is because there are new gen versions of it, such as Brawl, which I'm sure a lot of you have moved on to. But for me, this one always holds a special place in my heart, and to come back to it time and time again to binge play for 2 to 4 weeks of level 9 CPU destruction. Fight me, Final Destination, Red Coat Falco, no item, sudden death, you fucking noobs. Bring it on! Fuck! Rank number 6 is Death Cycle by WeaselZone. This game is something good to play on a time constraint. Whether it's before work or right before bed, it's a little game where you basically put things in a washing machine and let it rampage around. It doesn't take much interaction, but it's pretty hilarious to watch after a while. Once you get all the upgrades, if you mix a few of the more high-end items, you tend to go zooming and flying off the map, which sort of becomes the game in and of itself to see how high or far you can get your washing machine to go flying. My best so far is just straight up. Just never stopped. I glitched the game. I'm sorry. This game is definitely a good game to kill a few hours now and again. It's definitely not an everyday game, nor does it have all too much replay value, but personally I appreciate it for what it is and enjoyed playing it for a few hours now and again throughout my last week or so. This script was also written a while ago. I actually haven't played it in about a month, although WeaselZone does have other great games, a YouTube channel, a vlog channel, a Twitch stream, and I'll link all those down in the description because... Yeah, probably not. No, I do. When it comes to WeaselZone stuff, because I am part of that community, I do tend to link his stuff in the description. WeaselZone Street Team. Woo! Now, I know I've been doing mostly video games at this point, but it's really hard to make a list of great games to kill time without Cards Against Humanity. Get over it, it's my list. I didn't say it was the top 10 video games. Sorry. I put this one at number 5, mostly because of that reason. It is mainly a video game channel, but I mean, this game's downright hilarious and can go on forever with all of its replay value, depending on your own creativity. It's literally as exciting as you make it. Most of you already follow this game like a cult though, so I'm not really going to go too much past what I've already said. You guys know the game, and if you don't, go pick it up at your local fucking card store, wherever you pick up your D&D dice. Number 4. I don't even give a shit here. It's Solitaire. No jokes, no puns, no alluding to. Number 4 is just plain and simply Solitaire. All of you 90 kids know what I'm talking about. Anyone who plays it now might even know what I'm talking about. Soccer moms, I'm looking at you. And, well, if your internet's out, you probably also know what I'm talking about. And I'm really wondering how you're watching this right now, and you should probably get off your neighbor's Wi-Fi, because that shit is illegal as fuck, even though no one really does anything about it. Oops. Number 3. Keeping in the line of nostalgia-based picks being way too high on the list for this day and age, fucking Space Pinball. Is that what it's called? Well, just in case, we're gonna put a picture of it right here. There you go. Anyways, this game has literally made me late for school hundreds of times. I can't count the amount of times I missed the fucking bus because I was just about to beat the high score I had probably set the night before while losing sleep. This game, it's definitely one of those quaint little games you just can't stop playing. There's really no completionist value or replay value to it except for challenging your own self. It might just be pinball, but it's definitely a staple for my fucking offline gaming. Dragons! Execution! Wandering Thieves! Mountain Climbing! Can you guess what number 2 is yet? No? Armor crafting? Eating food off the ground! Glitches and clipping problems galore! No? Still don't know what I'm talking about? Nearly endless dungeons to explore, a main story, a crazy side quest that has you hunting down giants for a go after fist fighting. Seriously, you don't know what it is yet?
Skyrim! It's fucking Skyrim! Jesus fuck!
And there goes all of my fun. Anyways, number 2 is Skyrim. A lot of you are still playing this game to this day. I personally got it on one of my old roommates' Xboxes, put in like fucking 1900 hours of trying to explore every little black area that's on your little swirly map. And if you guys want to watch a current playthrough, you guys can head over to Shirley Curry's channel, Link also probably not in the description. She is a delightful little grandmother that has blown up in the past couple of months playing almost entirely Skyrim. She's doing a full playthrough, every dungeon, every mask, every fucking side quest story, whatever the fuck, and I think she takes suggestions for her next video, so head over there and just type it in the fucking YouTube thing if I forgot to link it. Yeah. As for special mentions, we're not doing them. I had a little list. It involved some things like Broforce and shit like that, but we're going to be doing more of this video. Like, this is 10. We're going to do like 11 to 20 and shit like that. So, we're not really doing special mentions because they're going to end up on the next list. Get over it. That being said, my number one pick, and I feel very justifyingly so, is Gary's Mod. Waiting for all of you to bitch about how I was bitching about the Gary's Mod community. We'll get to that at the end. It's a game about games. In a game. Where you can play games with your games. You want to play hide and seek with guns? Gmod. Want to play Five Nights at Freddy's but with Half-Life guns and defend yourself and finally hunt those fuckers back? Gmod. Want to play Splatoon but you don't want to play actual Splatoon? Want to play it with CSGO maps? Gmod. Want literally anything else? Go make it on fucking Gmod. You can actually do that shit. It's called mod. It's got modding in the name. Come on, guys. There's such a spectrum of amazing things to do with this game. Now, I know some of you are saying, Gmod isn't a game, it's how you get to games. Well, fuck you. Make your own list and exclude this. Then, you know, link me to it so I can like and subscribe because I like opinions. Which all of this really is. And also, Steam sells it under games, so, HA! Now, the reason I want to really put this at number one, even though all my complaining has been there, is it's definitely a waste of time. You either might waste time in the context of good. There's a lot of things you'll be playing. There are a lot of good servers and a lot of good communities. However, there's a lot of racism, homophobic slurs, Muslim hate, fucking just general bullshit on this game. So far as I actually had my channel threatened with copyright strikes and etc. by some random kid that I've never even seen before on that server because I was exchanging channels with someone else so we could fucking subscribe to each other. So, play at your own risk. If you're sensitive, this probably isn't a community for you. But if you're one of those people that goes in and mutes every other person in the game and just plays it, this is definitely somewhere where you will waste hundreds and thousands of fucking hours in. It is constantly being upgraded, constantly being added to, and there's really never not something new to play. Personally, I suggest if you get into this game, going and playing things such as Bunny Hop first, to kind of get a hang on the controls, and then moving over to maybe Prop Hunt, Zombie Survival, or some of the DayZ ripoffs. Anyways, though, this has been Tombs, and Cinged, Tombs Gaming, our top 10 games to kill some or all of the time with. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys disagree with my list, go bitch in the comments section. I'll probably reply to it and tell you about how wrong you are. No, I'm kidding. We respect opinions here. Making a new video, satirical sandwiches. That'll be out at some point. Yeah, I don't know. I also have a lot of fucking footage to do from a Christmas in July, which is like a 4th of July charity fundraiser I do every fucking year with the Rock for Christmas Foundation. They don't really have websites, so I'm not going to link them in the doobly-doo. But, yeah. Like, subscribe, bitch in the comments. This has been Tombs Gaming and Reviews with neither of those. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to steal Weasel's intro song, outro song. One day. Maybe I'll do it for the WeaselZone review update. Speaking of which, send me your fan art. Okay, bye.